got 560 blocks. I've been chucking them down there one by one, stacking them up, getting them ready, and I should be setting my corners tomorrow. It's a lot of block. It's a good workout. All of our chalk lines are snapped to set the block. I went ahead and went over everything with a can of clear spray paint. And that way my chalk line doesn't wash away in the rain in the next couple of days. But basically we took a measurement off this back wall, made a line, did the 3, 4, 5 method down at the other end to make sure that we were square. We snapped the line to that point, and then we took the chalk line all the way across and just went over top of the chalk line that we started, snapped it. All right, and then we had 2 sides that were square to each other. We know our building width, so we measured off of that line over to the front footer. Same thing back here to the front footer. All right, and then we know our overall building width, so we measured from that line over, and then from that line over, snapped the chalk line. And again, I've cleared everything so it doesn't wash away in the rain. From diagonal to diagonal, I think we were within a 1/4 of an inch or so, which is more than sufficient for the size of the building and the block work that we're doing. Anyways, a lot of blocks to chuck down here. 4 more pallets to go, 2 down, and hoping to set corners tomorrow. Okay, I did a little pre-check with my block to make sure that we were gonna land on an even number of blocks. I've got the laser set up just about, and I'll set my corner. And then I'm going off of this corner, it's the highest corner. It's up like 1/4 inch over the rest. So I'll start off that and then build the rest up to match that corner. And we'll set them all using the laser. There it is, first block set. We'll set this corner, go down here to this corner, set that corner, and then we'll set the other 2 off of those. Long day of work today. We had 3 guys going. Set the short wall there first. After our corners were set, we had to redo some corners. Basically put the block the wrong direction, and we would have ended up with half pieces. So we moved the corners. Dad helped me with that. And then my brother-in-law mixed up some mortar for us. So we were able to run 3 of the walls. Tomorrow we'll finish up this wall, the short wall here, and then we'll have 1 row. And then we're gonna drill some holes inside of the cores here every 4 feet and add some rebar. It's not a requirement, being a crawl space up here. Cheap insurance. Make sure that wall stays put for many, many years. Brother-in-law tossed another pallet of block down here for me too, so. A little over halfway. Here's what I got going on. Finishing up this front wall, and then I'll probably do that end wall last. That way I can get out of here. But it's going good so far. Hopefully I can get it wrapped up this week. All the walls are nice and straight. show you real quick. Just running a string at the top of each block, running the string end to end. And then that's how I'm setting my next block. Each one of these corner blocks is getting set. I'm just measuring off of the block before it. And then before I do my last row up top here, I'm gonna hit each corner with a laser just to make sure that we're on from end to end. And then if I have to make any tweaks, I can compensate with a little bit of extra mud or a little less mud in certain spots, but that's what I got going. So back to these corner blocks here, I went ahead and set this block. I've got it situated on the mud. This is what you end up with. You'll have some excess mud you can just take off and slop back in your bin. And then what we're looking for is we want this to be even. And right now it looks like we're a little far that direction. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and bring our block back. That looks good, and then we'll go ahead and take our level. Anyways, you're gonna take your level and make sure that you're plumb. Let's see what we look like here. Looks pretty good to me. Plumb in that direction. Make sure that we're plumb in this direction. Helps if you hold the level against the block. And we're plumb in both directions. So again, this should stay nice and square as we build up plumb. And then for the next block, go ahead and butter the ends. I'm gonna butt that block up to this. When I do that, since this is recently set, you gotta double check the block again to make sure that it hasn't shifted at all. But basically I'm setting this corner, kind of continuing to build this up because you have to build it up each section as you go. So anyways, that's one way to do it. A lot of guys will set just their corners first before they do any block in the wall, but I wanted this area kind of open so that I could get in and out of the hole easy. Same with this area here, so that's why I'm doing that last. Okay, this first block here was set height-wise with a laser, and so basically every section after that we've just come in and I've taken a tape measure, measured up 8 inches. Basically I've got this mortar bed, and what I'm doing is I'm coming up, measuring exactly 8 inches, leveling this block off at 8, and again you saw the video with making sure that it's plumb. So this is plumb and level, and then I can continue on, with my next section of block. Let's pull up the string to this next section here, like so, and then I'll have to go down there, raise that up, make sure it's nice and taut, make sure it stays tight, and then we'll get in here and put our block in. Alright, so that's what it looks like with the string line set. And as you can see, it's nice and tight. So I'm gonna lay down a bed of mortar for a few blocks, butter the ends, set a few blocks, mix some more mortar, keep going down, and eventually I'll have that all set. Alright, taking a little beer break. We got 6 rows on 3 sides. I'm going to put the 7th on this back wall, and then I'll probably run out of cement today. It's getting late anyways. Hopefully tomorrow I can make a little more progress before I head home. Got one more pallet of block left, and aiming to off it. Oh, one more thing. I measure diagonals from corner to corner and exactly square, so same exact measurement going from corner to corner. The next pattern, if you will. So my building is going to be perfectly square, hopefully. Oh, all right. I got this far wall all set, 7 rows up, perfectly level. And that's gonna be it for this trip. So we'll wrap this up next time. I just have to run a row on the front wall, back wall, and then build my way out. And that'll be it for the foundation. So I think another couple days and I'll have this wrapped up. Next video you'll see we'll wet set some J-bolts and we'll drop in our vertical rebar to go in each section that was pinned. And again, you can see each section